Hello everyone, how are you doing? So today I'm trying to rest, so I'm going to make this video lying down. Please accept me like this. So, but before I start talking, have you followed my page on Facebook, STI and Female Health Matters with Dr. Tinade? I'm on YouTube, Dr. Tinade, talking about sexually transmitted infections. So now, there's this thing I want to talk about. I'm going to digress a bit. And why? One reason, I've met females, older females now in their 60s, 70s, and when you go to them, when you ask them question, how do they feel and like that, many of them are unhappy, many of them are not fully fulfilled. Why? They felt maybe all their lives they were just there with the marriage issue, the children like that. They've dedicated their life to that. Of course, I believe in that. Keeping of home. I'm a Christian and I know that's one of the kingdom principles for women to keep their homes. So, but apart from those two things, I believe there are other things women can do. Being a blessing to your community, being a blessing to others. I mean, something you are passionate about, something that make you feel fulfilled. So I believe in that as well. And most people did not really do that. Most people did not do that. I'm talking about females now. And another reason why I'm digressing is this. When WHO define health, it's not just absence of diseases. It has to do with your physical, your social, and your mental well-being. I mean, you have to be okay mentally. So I'm going to talk about some other mental health issues. I mean, some other thing that has to do with psychology, our mind, and issues like that occasionally. So, but why am I talking today? Is because I just need to find answers. I want people's responses in the comment section. That is it really a mistake to have sex with someone you are not meant to have sex with? Is it really a mistake? And why am I asking this question? Actually, though I've written that somewhere, but I just think I should still talk about it. The reason why I'm asking this question is this, because there's this story I read on Facebook. Apparently, this man has been married for years, maybe 15, and like that. They have children. They were children, they were doing good and things like that. But along the line, the man impregnated another woman, and of course, he asked for forgiveness and like that. And the wife said no, and everybody's bashing her. Oh, men are polygamous in nature, blah, 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 blah. Of course, I don't believe in that. I'm going to talk about that another day, but let's just leave it. Another story, Andy. And so, apparently, what happened is that the problem is that the man did not want to leave the relationship. And when men are like this, they have good homes and they're still like that. Most of the time, it's just about sex because, sex is an act. We know how to do it more than each other. And, I'm going to talk about that too, but that's not where I'm going. So now, that's where the problem is, because I think that there's issue of repentance. It's the same thing with Christianity. Or you giving your life to Christ, you repented. Not like, you were a prostitute before you give your life to Christ and you want to go back into prostitution. It's not like that. So if you want your wife to really forgive you, what you do is just make arrangement to take care of the child, because that child is innocent. But you have to stop the relationship with the other female. And that is where the issue of polygamy used to come in. This man wants to eat his cake and have it. This or that. Some women, in the past, some women, they didn't have choices. All they had to do was just to accept it. But things are getting different because people know what they want. So this particular lady is saying no. He's saying no. And me, I support her decision, because sometimes just getting involved with some of these things can just be messy. And that is why many of these women did not actually live their lives. They didn't live their lives, and that's just the truth. So that is where I'm now coming to this question. Is having sex with another person really somebody you are not meant to have sex with? Is it really a mistake? Because when we were growing up, as a young Christian, I gave my life to Christ before I got married. I had my friends and all of us, when we heard these stories, our Christian sisters fall into sin and like that, and some of them got pregnant, they come, make open confession, something we used to be very scared. So we also these rules are like that. Thank God I married as a virgin. So many of my friends, anyway, that's another topic for another day. So, but where I'm going is this. So on the night of the wedding, I thought, some of the things you've seen on television, and there's this book I even read. I borrowed it, read part of it. We even brought it to our honeymoon with all, not knowing that theory is actually different from practicals. Theory, very, very different from practical. We couldn't do anything that night. So that's I just thought it was that simple. No, I now got to know there had to be some preambles, for play, the other issue, some good atmosphere like that. Then the issue of posture. No, they have to be. I'm talking about getting, as in sex that will get somebody pregnant. Some posture and like that and like that. So I said, this is not that straightforward. How come people are calling it mistake now? Let's be realistic. Then you have to have a kind of relationship with the person you want to have sex with, except in cases where maybe your self-will is violated, rape, maybe somebody under the influence of alcohol. And that one too, people say that, I don't know, but that people that usually get drunk, that what they do is what they have in mind before. I don't know that one too. I'm not a drunkard and my husband is not, but I've heard that kind of saying before. So what I'm just saying, is it really a mistake? Like, because that thing is not easy now. I'm married woman, you understand what I'm talking about. So how come when you're having those relationships, doing that, something will be choking your mind, like, hey, this is a dangerous ground, you're going lions there, and like that. When we get enjoying, just allow your flesh to take over and like that. We can say, okay, maybe the first look, the first atmosphere, before the real thing, that was a mistake. But when the second thing is coming, and all these signals are there, run from your dear life, and it's like, oh, I don't want to run. Let me stay a bit. I don't know, but sincerely, I need responses in the comment section. Having sex with someone you're not meant to have sex with, I mean, a kind of sex that can impregnate somebody, is that really a mistake? Can that really be a mistake? Please, your responses, I need it. Thank you.